So that concludes, but we have one more special treat. We're not quite done with Shantae and the Pirate's Curse. One more thing. Here we go, everybody. The finale to Shantae and the Pirate's Curse. We got all the heart squids. We got all the dark magic. Now it's time for the true finale.
Would you be upset if I hung eyeballs from the ceiling like that? It's just like regular decor.
Are they fake eyeballs or actual, like, people's eyeballs? Where I'm just like,
I don't know. It depends on the day at work.
Depends how work goes. All right, so it's going to start basically similar to the bad ending. You have to do the same fight again.
Okay.
So here we go. Same old pirate Dracula battle.
Dracula.
Dracula.
Huh.
There's a story behind that. For some reason, like, Phil, he wrote a script about vampires, and every time he wrote Dracula, there was like a space between the L and the A. So I'd be like, Dracula. And he'd be like, why do you keep saying that? I'm like, why do you type it like that? He's like, what are you talking? Oh. I'm like, is that like the Lugosi in you? Like, when I read it, am I supposed to be like, Dracula?
Like, probably.
Welcome to my castle.
Have you ever seen Dead and Loving It?
Is that the Leslie Nelson one?
Yeah.
No, but I wanted to.
I would recommend it. It's good.
There we go. All right, so that's the end of the first phase. But the first time he's just like, hey, you're kind of weak. I'm just going to take my shit and run. This time he's like, hey, you actually pack a bit of a punch. But you wouldn't be nothing without my weapons. Why don't I just take them back? So now you lose all of your weapons.
Okay.
So now you have to face him without the pirate weapons. And now it's time for the true final battle.
I mean, technically, if they are his and, like, Risky stole them. And
yeah.
Then, like...
He's like, they belong to me now. The Pirate Master, full-powered Pirate King. Make my monster grow! So yeah, the battle, this part sucks. He utilizes all the pirate weapons in his own way. So he's going to use the cannons, the scimitars. Uh-oh. Oh, there's like a gap there. Got it.
I was already like, how are you supposed to...
There's a little gap.
Go there.
He's going to use the pistols. I don't think he utilizes the boots. I don't think he, like...
Okay, I was going to say, like,
dashes towards you. Whee!
How would he do that?
But no, the key is to just go right up to his face and whip the shit out of him.
Oh my gosh, I'm having like awful World of Illusion flashbacks.
Oh yeah? Are you reminded of the final boss to World of Illusion?
Only this time there's not like extra shit that you're trying to like avoid.
Yeah.
You can just smash his face.
So that's how you do it. You kind of like gotta hug the corner and then back, ouch. Kind of like backdash.
Yeah.
And like that's how you dodge his massive cannonballs. But see? Big old gap there. Well, the difference is, like, you have healing items in this battle.
Yeah.
Unlike World of Illusion. So even if you feel overwhelmed, just calm down.
And use a healing item and...
I said calm down. Remain calm and utilize
I was
those...
gonna say, right now it doesn't affect me because, like, I'm not playing. And,
exactly.
And, you know... But if I was, like, in the moment and I'm upset and you told me to calm down, I would probably snap.
Yeah, you'd launch me out the window.
Like...
And there we go. That takes care of the true Pirate Master. You may have all the weapons, but... Oh, wait. It's not over.
Oh?
Uh-huh. Now he wants his dark magic back.
She's like, no, I don't think I will.
So what's it gonna be? Risky's life or the dark magic?
I mean, they're not friends.
Exactly, but, like, she's a nice person.
See, this is, like, what I worry about within myself. I'm like, they're not friends. Like...
Fucker. Oh, they're not friends.
I know.
But no, so the twist
like, who's
is...
the lesser evil here?
When she absorbed the dark magic into the lamp, it converted into light genie magic.
Oh.
So now... our powers have been restored. We are a true genie once again. Hooray! And now we can really lay the walloping on the final boss. Here we go. Oh, maybe.
Possibly.
He kind of like shifted away right before I could show you. But I promise you, it's cool. Ha-ha!
Oh, that one's moving around.
Yep, now they shimmy.
Coco what?
They shift a little bit. Come on. Oh boy. Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, so like in this phase, there's an added attack to each weapon.
Okay.
So don't get cocky. But here we go. 999 damage. Now we'll show him who's boss.
Ow, my face!
Ha-ha! Monster milk! Go beyond!
She's like, plus ultra?
Plus I'll crouch! There we go. But yeah, don't get cocky. You can still die here. And if you die, you do have to start the battle all over again. You don't start at the phase. You start
I think
at
that
the
was
last
the most.
save
Yeah,
point.
that was like the most annoying thing for like Adventure Rebirth was like you die and then you have to do all of the phases over.
Yeah.
Again.
Link's Awakening was the same way.
Yeah.
A little low on health. I do believe I have an auto potion though, so that's nice. With an auto potion, if my health goes to 0, it'll automatically refill. It's like a fairy in Zelda.
Yeah.
Keeping a fairy, it's always
You ate
nice
a
to
meat
have.
chunklet.
Yup.
That sounds so gross. Just to say like meat chunk.
There
It's
we
just
go. Alright, so they're gonna fire the cannon and deliver the final blow. We're gonna finish the Pirate Master once and for all. But this is a little awkward. So you have to use the gyro controls on the Wii U gamepad to move the reticle onto his face.
I know some of those words.
So it's motion controls, gyro,
Oh, okay.
the gyroscope. So like at this phase, the Wii U serves as the reticle, and you use the motion sensor to line up to his face,
Okay.
and then you smack him with a cannonball. So to stun him, to where like he won't move around so much, you have to whip him for a bit. And then you fire the cannonball right at his face. He has only one attack, and that is to shoot laser balls. And all you gotta do is get a few shots with the cannonball. Careful. Like, again, don't get carried away. You can still die. It's embarrassing, but it's possible.
Oh, I'd probably figure it out.
I find a way. I find a way.
Oh, Lord.
There it is. The final battle is finally over.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it?
We delivered the true final blow. We say true a lot.
True.
The true battle with the true form of the true final blow.
True.
I know this much is true. All right, he's gone for good. Ta-da!
Really?
The Pirate Master is gone. And now she wants her pirate weapons back.
She's like, so, about on my ship.
The curse has been broken. And now Risky is in charge of her own destiny. Yeah, no. So, spoiler alert, in the next game, Risky's the main antagonist again.
Oh.
So what have we learned from this game? Absolutely nothing!
I know.
Like, it would be nice if they legit fought side by side in future games, but I guess it's like, well, she's the main antagonist of the series, so why not return to form?
Yeah.
Old habits die hard. But what's nice is that because of this, the next game you get to utilize Shantae's Genie powers.
Okay.
So Shantae can transform into different animals
Yeah.
to solve puzzles. They're not as fluid as the weapons because the weapons are just like a button press and they activate. With the Genie power, she has to do a dance for each animal.
Oh, okay. So it takes some
So
time.
it's just like monkey dance.
I feel like that would break...
crab dance.
That would, like, break the flow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It does add a lot of tedium when you have to, like, switch between them on the fly. Where it's just, like, elephant dance.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. Harpy dance.
Of course.
But there we go. Scuttletown is rebuilt. And now... she can grant a wish.
She give him chocolate. I feel like she should give him chocolate.
Nope. She's going to restore the city. Ammo Baron Town is no more. The people of Scuttletown are free.
Free. They're all
Scuttletown
free.
is free. And off they go. Until the next game.
Until the next game. When all was moot.
When we do the same thing again, but different. It's similar, but different.
It's similar, but different. It's different, but the same.
But yeah, so like one more farewell to all of our lovely, colorful characters we've met along the way. Risky will be back as the antagonist. And we'll also see some new characters as well, along with characters from the Game Boy games that didn't appear in this game that will make some cameos. So, yeah. That wraps this up.
Yeah.
Our adventure with Wayforward Shantae and the Pirate's Curse. A fun time. Final thoughts?
Again, like, there's a lot of really good things about the game that I'm trying to, like, let shine through, but I don't know. It's not my favorite. You know, it's one that I don't think that I want to play myself. So it's like, whereas other ones, like, I will eventually play Gex myself.
Okay.
You know, I will eventually play Paper Mario Origami King myself.
Oh, I look forward to that.
Whereas, like, this one, I'm just like, well, we tried.
Yeah, we tried.
But, like, there's just some things that I just don't like about it.
That's fine.
That I thought maybe I'd get over it, and I just...
Okay. At the core, that's just what's
Yeah,
holding it back from being at
I'm
the
just
same
like-
level as the other games we've experienced.
Where I'm just like, I don't think it's for me.
And that's fine.
So,
Like, we
but
have
it was
so many games to play.
it was an experience.
It was an experience, exactly. And we
So-
saw it through to the end.
Yeah. So I'm curious about the other Wayforward games, like if I'll like them or
Yeah.
you know, how they've grown as a company, or are they doing the same things that I don't like in every single game?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because that's very possible. Like, it happens a lot where companies, like, that's the style they do, and that's how they are going to continue doing all of their games. So, will it change or will it stay the same? So I'm open to playing other games, but
Other Wayforward
Yeah.
games or other games in the Shantae series?
other Wayforward.
Other
games.
Wayforward games.
Yeah,
okay.
I don't know how you know, I'm not going to deny playing it because
Right.
that's not fair to say, like, oh, I'm automatically not going to like it.
I'm
because I
not
didn't
in a
care for this
rush
one.
because there's a lot of games that I know I want to
Yeah.
experience with you that, like, Shantae
We
half
have
Genie
time.
Hero is like, sure, if we ever, like, get the time or just, like, I'm feeling up to playing Shantae half Genie Hero, maybe we'll dust it off. But I know there's quite a few games that, like, we have yet to both experience for you blindly, like a first experience,
Right.
and for us to give the old gaming cats and dogs treatment.
Right. But for this one, I don't know. I've you know, I'm not going to deny
But like
playing another one eventually.
I like
but
this game, I do, but I don't. It's not like a bummer. You don't like this game. Like if you Link's Awakening would have been one.
Yeah,
Like if you
no, I really like Link's.
did
like,
not enjoy
even
Link's
though
Awakening, I'd be
I
like,
struggled at some
bummer.
points and got really frustrated. I really like that game,
Mm-hmm.
and I feel like that to me is like a standard that I want to have in my gaming experience, where it's difficult, it's challenging, but you can still make it through, and it's not like undoable.
Right.
But I like the story, I like the characters, I like the setting. Whereas like some of this, I'm just like,
Yeah.
really? Like, it's just annoying to me.
Okay.
But it's also, like, a lot of personal things that get under my skin and stuff like that. So I don't know if maybe once I grow as a person and, like, look back on it, will I feel differently?
Yeah.
Because that's always a possibility as well. Because, like I said, it has a lot of really great aspects that I can see why people enjoy it. Mm-hmm. But for me, I can't overlook certain things.
Okay.
So, and if you want to know what those things are, go watch it, because I talk about it while we play.
Watch what? Which one?
The series.
The series, okay.
The other games.
Okay.
But yeah, overall, like...
But yeah, now that we've already watched the credits, we can just skip right through them.
I would put it in the
The category.
Yeah, where it's like, it's not bad, but it's not...
It's fine.
I'm not going to run out and recommend this.
Or is fine lower than... Is lower than fine?
Is lower than fine.
Is lower than fine,
yeah.
Okay.
So it's just like, fine, I would tell people, like, yeah, I mean, it's a good game. You might like it. Whereas this one, I would be like,
Okay.
Hey, I saw Shantae and the Pirate's Curse. Should I play it?
Okay.
So.
Well, all right then. So that concludes, but we have one more special treat. We're not quite done with Shantae and the Pirate's Curse. One more thing.
We're never really done.
We're only 94% complete with the game.
Jesus.
There's a little secret here. A nice little Easter egg that we're gonna check out. Oops, not that way.
Wrong.
You were like, I can finally lay Shantae
I was like,
to
finally,
rest.
we're done. Not yet.
Not so fast. We have some more Genie goodness.
Yeah.
But no, you gave it a fair share, and like that's all I can
and again,
ask.
I can see the good parts of the game.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm not letting my personal offenses overshadow that it is a good game. Mm-hmm. From what you've explained, like with the gameplay, because I'm not playing, like I'm not holding the controllers and making the decisions. But that it can be a fun game to play.
Yeah.
So, like, I'm not denying that at all. But again, I think I need growth as a person to enjoy the things that I don't like about the game.
And that's fine. There is nothing wrong with that. I mean, I have some games, more movies, but there are still some games that for me personally, I'm just like, this is not my cup of tea.
Yeah.
Nope, not for me. And, like, it's mostly with the games that replicate movies. Like, why is this a cutscene? Why can't I play this?
Yeah.
Why is there, like, so much walking to the next cutscene instead of actual gameplay?
See, that's how I felt about the last story. It was like, you need to have the cutscene to move forward, but you have to be in, like, this exact precise location for an exact precise amount of time for that cutscene to trigger. So you're just, like, wandering around this rooftop for 20 minutes being like, why can't I go anywhere? And it's like, oh, because you haven't triggered the cutscene yet.
Yeah.
I'm like...
It's not even triggering the cutscene that bothers me. It's just like the fact that the game is just like cutscene, a little bit of gameplay, cutscene. But like, again, I know that there's an audience for it. I know they put a lot of work into those games
that we both
and the
do.
stories.
Yeah, we both
So like,
do
that's
really
a
well.
me thing. I just don't like games like that.
I feel like that's something both of us have as people, is like, we're not saying these things shouldn't exist or that they are bad for what they exist for, but just that they're not for us.
So here we go.
And it's okay if other people enjoy it.
This is a replication of one of the dungeons from the first Shantae game. Like very like Game Boy-esque graphics in the background. One final challenge. It also has the original Shantae theme playing in the background.
Okay.
So you'll experience that when the whole video goes together.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the little bonus for completing the game. Is like you get a little throwback to the first Shantae.
So this means nothing if you haven't seen or played the first Shantae.
Basically. Like, it's similar to that town in I Am Setsuna that's like a throwback to other RPGs, but it has like the graphic style and like everything looks like sprites.
Yeah. See, for me, that was just like a cute little touch because you get to talk to all of the like people that worked on the game.
That's true,
so
yeah.
It's like, oh, hi, I'm the visual artist. Like, I really hope you like the art style. And then, you know, oh, hi, I wrote the dialogue. And like, so you get to see
The
all of those
personality
little
of
people
the behind the scenes.
Yeah,
Okay.
that you don't normally get to see or hear from. You know, they don't really take an audible interest in like everything else about the game other than what their specific duty was. So that's what I thought it was. I didn't necessarily know it as like a throwback or an Easter egg to other games or other things like that. I was just like, oh, that's cute. We get like a minute to talk to everyone and, you know, hear their little blurb. And like the one creator was just like, yeah, it makes me so happy you're here. And like, I cried when we finished the game. And you're just like, your heart warms up a little bit like, oh, you know.
Yeah. Well, I'd say the Easter egg is the graphics style because it's very reminiscent to the RPGs that they used to work on.
Yeah.
Because like they were the team that like some of them worked on Chrono Trigger, the earlier Final Fantasies. Like they had quite a few RPGs on their belt, and they wanted I Am Setsuna to kind of like replicate and harken back to those days. Because,
so for someone like you, it has extra meaning, whereas for me, I was like, oh yay, we get to talk to other people.
Exactly. I was just like, oh, that's a nice little Easter egg. It goes back. Whereas for you, it's just like, oh, the graphics changed. Okay.
Yeah. Where, like, it didn't really mean as much other than, like, you know that this is a different part. Like, it's not necessarily a part of the game.
Right.
Because it looks different, but it is still something you can, like, play and experience.
Okay. Yep. Got you on that front. But, yeah, for me, like, if a game's just, like, going on and on with a story, I'm just like, why isn't this a movie? I prefer this to be a movie.
Yeah.
Because, like, what is the gameplay? Oh, you just want me to shoot a couple things, move somewhere, and then trigger the next cutscene? Whoopee.
Yeah.
And, like, there's even games like that that I enjoy, but they have no replayability factor.
Yeah.
Like, I've played them once, and I start a second playthrough, I'm just like, eh. Because, like, the entire focus is the story. When you see where the story goes and how it ends, who gives a shit?
Yeah.
Because, like, the gameplay doesn't keep you coming back. Like, Origami King and, like, even Gex to an extent, or,
you can make different
what's a better
decisions
example?
And do different things to get a different
A Hat in
experience.
Time, yeah. I can keep coming back because there is more that the game is offering me to
even,
revisit.
Like, Trials of Mana.
Yeah.
This, like, Gaming Cats and Dogs playthrough is going to be the third time we've played Trials of Mana, and it's different.
It is different, yeah.
You know, it's different than the first time and the second time. Like, we have different characters, different stories, different experiences, and differences in the gameplay. So it's like...
And, like, even after that, our next playthrough would be different because
there's
not only
still
do we have more characters to play as, we have more classes to do.
Yeah.
We have, like...
So like, you could play that game probably 12 times with a different experience every single time based on the classes you pick, the characters you pick, the stories you play through, the order of the characters you pick, because they all have different stories. So it's like... Yeah, you can play it a lot.
Alright, guys. See ya in the next game.
Toodles!